Dollar General's business model, it's a retailer that can make a lot of money selling very cheap goods to a relatively small number of people.
If you've ever shopped at a Dollar General, you might have found the store on a remote road like this one.
It has every appearance of being in the middle of nowhere, but this is a meticulously planned, very well thought through strategy.
A strategy that's been key to Dollar General's success in rural America. The company is bucking current retail trends by expanding rapidly and opening stores away from population centers.
Dollar Generals go where Walmarts aren't.
But it's not just the strategic locations far away from big box stores. Dollar General employs a number of tactics to keep operating costs down, including leasing stores, paying employees low wages, and selling limited products. And yes, that includes stuff that isn't really a dollar.
Dollar General is almost something unto itself. It kind of takes pieces from a lot of different retailing models.
This is the economics of Dollar General. After more than 30 consecutive years of sales growth, Dollar General has become one of the most profitable and fastest growing retailers in the U.S. Last year, the company brought in more than $30 billion in sales. So how has a store that sells products at rock bottom prices managed such extreme growth?
They add about 2.5 stores every day in the United States. Just for scope, there's more than 4 times as many Dollar Generals as there are Walmarts. There's more Dollar Generals than there are McDonald's in the United States.
There are currently more than 17,000 Dollar Generals in the U.S., but if you don't live in rural America, you might not have ever even stepped foot inside the store.
Where would you typically find a Dollar General? You'd think of a 2-lane road, think of, places where the houses are far apart, farmlands, kind of lower income communities. You might find them by a post office or a church or at an important intersection.
This is often a deliberate decision. The company has formulas for identifying locations to open stores. Often, the Dollar General will be down the road, miles away from the nearest town and Walmart, areas with limited shopping options. 3/4 of Dollar General stores serve communities of 20,000 people or less, according to the company.
It looks for need, first and foremost. So it's going to look for a place that we might call a food desert, where there's not a grocery store, there's not a big box store. Its kind of target demographic is households with people making $40,000 or less. And it looks for a place where it can get inexpensive real estate.
To keep costs down, Dollar General tends to lease their properties rather than buy them. And inside the stores, it has a limited selection of products that it buys in bulk, which gives the company more buying power with suppliers. Most Dollar General stores don't offer fresh produce, and compared to grocery stores have less perishable items, which have a shorter shelf life and bring in lower margins.
You walk into a Dollar General, you're gonna see metal shelves, it's gonna be quite bare bones. Think linoleum, think bright lighting. You won't see a lot of people working there.
By paying low wages to a minimal, often part-time staff, the company keeps labor costs low. The median annual income for employees is just over $16,000, according to Dollar General. Dollar General says they employ more than 157,000 individuals, and that they offer employees competitive wages and benefits.
These stores are staffed at minimum levels, so there aren't many employees. They pay closer to a gas station attendant than even a Walmart employee. So it's people that, much like their customer base, people who live in an area where there aren't a ton of other options.
Despite the name, not everything costs $1, but prices are extremely cheap and often significantly lower than grocery and drugstores. Critics say Dollar General's strategies harm local communities by not providing healthy food options and potentially hurting the local small business economy. Dollar General says that they are not a grocery store and that they are serving customers that would otherwise not have access to an affordable retail option. Ultimately, the low prices and the convenience for rural customers is what keeps people coming back. Some shoppers have even found items for under $1.
Penny shopping at Dollar General, let's go! The first store I found Propel water for 1 cent. I always use the Dollar General app, scan and verify it's a penny before heading to the register.
Dollar General is on pace to continue growing. The company grew 16% during the pandemic, a time where other retailers saw growth in e-commerce, not in-person shopping.
Dollar General plans to open about 1,000 stores this year, and when you have a business model that involves small footprint stores without a lot of embellishments or bells and whistles, a company can do that quickly and they can do it cheaply.
Dollar General is also branching out and going in new directions. It's been experimenting with stocking more fresh and refrigerated food and moving towards urban centers. It plans to expand pOpshelf, a new chain aimed at higher-income suburban customers.
pOpshelf, in addition to being located in different places, it'll aim to sell things that are more, think of more fun. So not as much staples that you need to get by day to day, but things like decorations, party supplies, a little bit more fun than necessary.
Dollar General says the new expansion isn't necessarily a shift from their overall growth strategy. They say they can serve a diverse customer base with stores in urban, rural, and suburban locations. Yet even as Dollar General expands its offerings and target demographics, the company expects that its core customers will continue to be shoppers in small towns without other options.